Hello, one and all. This is Luckless LoveLinks, and welcome back to Tell Me Why.
It doesn't seem real. Of course. No lights, no power.
It'd be crazy coming back to your childhood home after 10 years. Start looking around.
All right, let's see. Broken shelf, broken jar, and the washing machine. Broken. The dryer never worked to begin with.
Marianne thought dryers were straight up evil. Energy hog.
Evil.
I hated hanging drippy laundry. I refused to change for a few weeks once, so I wouldn't have to do it.
Oh, a note. Machine repair, Sam K. Robert. Texas for winter. Brooks. Too expensive. Tessa? Doubt that's going to be too important. Guess we can't do any memories on anything. I figured that sled was important, right? Because we saw that as we entered. Oh, right. It's a toggle thing. Okay. Keep thinking I need to hold it down.
We should take down the creepy masks if we don't want to scare the buyers away.
Oh, so now you don't want to scare someone with those masks.
Let's do it.
Hey, I just put on the mask and pretended to be a warrior. You were the one who got freaked out by it.
Right.
Not that she ever let me wear him very long.
I thought we were actually going to put on the mask and pretend to be a warrior. I'm a little disappointed. Not going to lie. All these pictures still up.
Huh. This bathroom still smells like Marianne.
A good scrub and we'll be rid of that too.
I tried to bury this dress in the backyard, but Marianne caught me.
It was a pretty dress.
Yeah, well, we both know pretty was never my thing.
Oh, yeah.
We were so competitive about who measured taller. Like, we actually had anything to do with it.
And after all that, it ended in a tie.
Yeah, none of that crazy stretching I did made any difference.
It's not something I ever did either, although I was kind of a short kid. But I could jump high, all right? I could rebound in basketball with the best of them. Although I never could dunk on a regulation net. I should work on that.
What are we gonna do with all her jewelry?
Well, I'm certainly not gonna wear it.
Donation pile it is, then. Wow. I forgot all about her weird concoctions.
And how she was always testing them on us. Like we were lab rats.
That's a bit weird.
What would little Tyler think if he walked in here right now and saw me? Handmade soap. Still here after 10 years. Impressive.
You could say that about the entire house.
Handmade soap, though. That's cool. Okay. That's everything here. I keep wanting to have this mode on everywhere that I go just to see if we can have like a group memory thing. Wait, is that wood? Wood inside the shower? That's kind of weird. Right? Is it just me? Seems like a bad idea, like water damage, you know? Usually you put a tile. Luckless, the freaking bathroom home renovation expert.
I thought I'd feel more prepared to deal with this mess.
Looks like we can talk to her.
String, glue, duct tape. The holy trinity of house repair.
Marianne loved having something to fix.
way she fixed herself. See, I don't know enough about her to pick that.
But not the part where it got broken, especially if we were the ones responsible.
I know. I'm just saying she liked to save broken things.
Oh no, did I miss the opportunity to talk to her? No, okay, she's moving around. I'm still figuring out how this works. I think I might be missing opportunities.
What was she hoping to do with all these jars?
She used to barter for our clothes with homemade jam.
She tried everything to make ends meet.
Well, not everything.
It's commendable. We're learning more. Best mom.
You think we ever really believed that? Or were we just trying to make her happy?
Either way, it wasn't true.
Sponsorized by the local goblins.
After all this time, I thought I'd feel more prepared to deal with this mess.
Oh, she's back. Okay, let's talk to her now.
How you feeling about being back?
I thought I knew what to expect, but everything keeps catching me by surprise. My nerves are completely raw.
I get it.
How about you? You okay?
Too much to process. Not sure how I feel. I feel like he's finding it easier than he thought.
It's not as hard as I thought. But then Fireweed was all about learning how to regulate your emotional response to stress.
And that's working.
I think it helps to focus on the fact that we're here to let it go.
Well, I don't think I can let it go until it's actually gone.
He has a very balanced outlook on life. That's something that's not a lot of people have, and it's hard to develop. It's something that I've been working on myself.
Guess we never had time to complete the collection.
These came out of one of the prize machines at the Vecchi's store, right?
Yeah, you'd slide the quarters inside on the little tray, and then magic, out pops a sticker.
We've got Nut, Mint, and Flex. Oh, those are cute. Bad Fisher. There's kind of, I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but there's like this.
After all this time, I thought I'd feel more prepared to deal with this mess.
There's like this ominous kind of sound in the background. I guess it's supposed to be the wind outside.
2005.
Of course.
It says, oh.
Hey, she drew some little hearts here. Oh,
What?
March 7th.
Oh.
Birthdays. Some fucking hearts.
Hey, that reminds me. I owe you like 10 birthday gifts.
I think we can let that slide.
What? You don't want me to buy you presents?
You're gonna need your cash to get started. We've got a lifetime for gifts.
Okay. But no presents from you either, then.
Deal.
That sounds good. Fix the window. So that's March 2005. Rosa.
The last few months are almost all blank. Only a few appointments. Most of them canceled.
What kind of appointments?
Hairdressing, I think.
Oh yeah. She did that for a while.
Wonder why they were canceled.
After all this time, I thought I'd feel more prepared to deal with this mess.
We love you, Mom. Me too, but don't write here. Okay. We already had our bonding moment. Oh, there's a thing. Oh, okay, so it prompts you. Where is it? Oh, it's here. Okay, hold it down. Let go.
Mom? About me joining the hockey team? Mom,
Sorry, what? Not now. Maybe next year.
But you promised.
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
Can you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
But I want to cut it short. Really short.
What? Look, I'm tired, and I'm busy. Let's talk about this later.
You always say that.
Marianne said no to everything. Made me so pissed.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah, and completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me, too.
True, but it felt personal with me.
Hmm.
I didn't realize how much I missed the smell of firewood.
I miss the cold winter nights curled up here, with big mugs of hot cocoa.
Yeah. Marianne was so tired she was usually asleep on the couch.
Ah, that's why it was so nice. No Marianne.
I want to find out more about the voice, so I'm going to pick that.
We'd use our voice so we didn't wake her up.
And then we'd be up all night telling stories and watching the fire die. And Marianne was none the wiser.
Man, I wish I had that power.
She was trying to save the planet way before Al Gore made it cool.
Has Al Gore ever made anything cool?
Good point.
I guess she was right about one thing. But you can't really blame anyone for not listening to crazy Marianne Ronan.
So, they're really hammering it hard that she was really tired. And yet, it seems like appointments were canceled. I wonder if she was sick.
She took so many pictures.
Yeah. Like she had to document every second of our lives.
Huh.
It made her happy. And it was kind of nice to see her smile.
I guess.
You okay?
All these happy pictures. They look so sad now. So staged.
I know.
It's kind of the way pictures are, huh?
Wow. I'm so embarrassed for us. Mini Da Vinci's we were not.
She saved every drawing we ever did.
There's a couple of these I might keep.
It's so, we're looking at this stuff, and it's like, if you just looked at this in a void, you'd think she was super loving, but the way that they react to her is very different. Those drawings are actually really good.
I don't remember these.
It's probably one of Marianne's unfinished masterpieces.
There's two of them. Maybe they were us. In some weird way that only made sense to Marianne.
Interesting. This is some cool music too. Marianne there, I guess. Now what's this? Hey Mom, we are sorry the vase got broke. We didn't know you love it so much. We need to be careful and not act up in the window room. Next time we will try and use good judgment. Delicious. Good delicious judgment. Please forgive us for doing bad things. Sorry too, we should be more careful. I'm very sad we made you...
I'm sure it's still there. I should check our bedroom upstairs.
Made you angry so much? What does that say? Made you cry so much. We should play outside instead. Cry. I'll tell Ollie not to be wild all the time. We aren't going to do it anymore. We are sorry. Vase.
What are you reading?
A letter we wrote her. To apologize for breaking that stupid vase, remember?
Bore your kids into good behavior. Great parenting strategy.
Did he say it was upstairs, or was he talking about something else?
She pinched every penny. Old textbooks. Tessa gave them to us, right?
Yeah, she thought we were gifted.
What about you? You think you're gifted?
I wouldn't be here if I was.
What? Like, in this house with me?
I mean anywhere near here. I'd be working in Juneau or Seattle or something.
Yeah, it's not necessarily true. I feel like I've looked all around here. We go out back? Why would we want to? We've already looked all around out there. Foolish Luckless. And check this out. Okay.
Mary Ann's room.
Let's not go in there until we absolutely have to.
Agreed.
Oh. Okay, I thought this was like a ladder to go upstairs. Do we get up there? Or were the stairs over here? Look, that's strange. Is it a ladder? So we're gonna go into that room last, it seems. Oh, cool. They have a really neat place here. Great for kids. Okay.
If you don't come up soon, I'm gonna take whatever I want from our bedroom.
No way! Wait for me!
Now this feels like home. Hey, you. I just found your twin under the house. He's seen better days.
Oh, yeah. Alyson.
Oh, this one wasn't mine.
Some kind of game they made up?
Look, it's the game we made. Lucian Tramway.
That game never made any sense.
Didn't stop us from playing all day.
Dude, we were kids. All we needed were rocks and bird feathers.
Figure out who goes first with paper, rock, scissors with silent voice. Roll the dice and move the number you roll. Pay to the tramway lady to climb up or down the mountain. Take the luge to slide down the mountain. If you get a 1, you get to roll again. If you get a 1 again, pick a motor card to climb up the mountain with a luge. If you roll a 6, become the Mad Hunter for 2 turns. Safe from shoot.
Wow. Look how small these beds are.
We were so little.
Yeah.
If you roll a 3, become a bear for 3 turns. Can't use tramway or luge in any direction. What? Bears can't use tramways or luges? That's bullshit. Little beds.
Whenever we asked for a TV, she'd just bring home a big stack of books.
I think she did us a favor with that one.
You may not agree when we start digging into the HBO back catalog.
We'll see.
Some good HBO shows.
Hey, the postcard we sent ourselves from Juneau.
Forever alone.
What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to be our own pen pals.
It says, hello, Alyson and Ollie. We're writing from the past. What is it like in the future, anyway? Juneau is super cool. We took the tramway all the way up, so they're not bears. We took the tramway all the way up. Ollie was scared. Liar. We got some books, but Mommy went to the restaurant at night and forgot them. It was cool. There were a lot of whales on the ferry. No, there wasn't. They were in the water, stupid. Anyway, Here's a postcard to remind you how awesome we are, especially me, A&O, Alyson and Ollie Ronan. 12 Cannery Road, Delos Crossing, AK 774. 77. AK 47. Hold on a second. The Cosmo. Hey! I'm it's pretty aggressive, Alyson is. Wait, read? Oh.
So much for my dream of being a hockey star.
Marianne thought sports were too aggressive, too competitive, and too groupthinky.
So they're upset with... Seems like they're upset with her because she never really let them do what they wanted, right? She kind of made them do what she thought was best for them.
How did you convince me to let you put this up?
It was my favorite movie. Back then.
You know, if there's one thing you gotta give Marianne, it's that she let us explore our artistic side.
You should have seen Eddie's face when I tried to repaint his car.
Yeah, I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate your artistic touch.
I'd rather you called him Chief Brown if you're gonna be an ass about it.
It's actually pretty cool. I like the handprints on the head. What does that say? Our space
You know, if
contact?
there's one thing you gotta give Marianne, it's that she let us explore our artistic side.
You should have seen Eddie's face when I tried to repaint his car.
Yeah, I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate your artistic touch.
I'd rather you called him Chief Brown if you're gonna be an ass about it.
I wonder how much our decisions earlier affected the dialogue, or how much our decisions are going to affect anything.
Look what I found!
What?
Only our greatest creation, the Book of Goblins.
Seriously? It was in that chest the whole time?
All these stories.
I had ideas for so many more.
Marianne wrote a lot of them.
Yeah. It's one of the only times I remember her being at peace.
At peace. There's all these stories? Oh, cool. Next story. Do I just... Oh, okay. Let's read one story per episode. That sounds like fun. There is... Actually, I don't know how many episodes there are to this. I think it's 3. And they're supposed to be releasing, like, a week or 2 apart from each other. So it's not like Life is Strange 2, where there was, like... It literally, like, changed seasons between episodes. I remember commenting in every episode, I was like, that's what it looks like outside where I live. And it was, like... It went from, like, fall to winter. Okay. Anyways, the frog earns the right to speak. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a big frog in a small pond. She was a peaceful creature who spent most of her time eating, swimming, and sleeping. From the morning to the evening, she did everything the smaller frogs did, except she did it bigger. She ate more. She jumped further. She was smarter, and she made much more noise. Everybody in the forest could hear her loud croaking, and everybody was happy that they could. You see, it was easy to get lost in the forest, but thanks to the frog's loud noises, you could just as easily find your way back to her pond. Maybe it would not have been the same if the big frog had kept singing during the night, but she was much too lazy an animal to stay active after dark. One day, an unknown visitor came to the forest for the first time. It was a young woman dressed in a beautiful gown. She was walking fast through the woods, as if she was running away. She never looked back. Many eyes spied the princess pass by, but no one dared to help her, for the mad hunter was on her trail. This is not our business, they said, and we had better look away, for the mad hunter was an unyielding man who loved nothing but hunting down prey for money and glory. Nothing could escape his piercing eye for long. So that's the story, or... Oh, no, there's more. So I was like, that's ends kind of abruptly. So the princess walked alone without help until she was hopelessly lost in the big forest. Exhausted, she pressed on with no idea of where she was heading. As the hunter drew ever closer, dogged in his pursuit, she continued this way until she heard a heavy croaking. far off to her left, so clear and loud that the princess immediately made for the source of the noise. A few minutes later, she reached the big frog in the small pond, and the frog looked at her with a gentle smile. "Help me, please," said the princess. "I need a place to rest and hide." "Ribbit," answered the frog, and the princess frowned. "Please stop making noise. The mad hunter is after me." "Ribbit," said the frog again, so loud that the princess had to cover her ears. The creature began to jump every which way. "What are you doing?" asked the princess. "Stop all that noise, or he will find us." But the frog kept croaking and jumping around her, left and right, up and down, "Ribbit, or ribbit," until the princess understood the meaning of all this fuss. Cautiously, the woman climbed on the back of the big animal. And then with a leap, the frog set off away from the pond. The frog jumped so high and so far that even the hunter could not find where the princess had gone. With a few jumps, the princess was out of his piercing eye. A few jumps more, and she had vanished for good. The princess closed her eyes and let her clever mount carry her wherever the creature pleased. Less than an hour later, the big frog had reached the other side of the ancient forest, near the shores of the very deep lake. There she landed without a noise in front of a big wooden house that had been abandoned. Okay. "Thank you," said the princess, covering the animal's snout with kisses. "I only wish you could speak, so I would have understood what you were trying to do sooner." As she pronounced those words, something incredible happened. The big frog was suddenly able to speak. Her first words startled the princess. "The mad hunter is always at my heels. Now you're safe, and I have had my revenge. You can stay in this house. It has been abandoned for a long time, and no one will look for you here." And then, without looking back, the big frog jumped back to the pond. This is how the big frog saved the princess, and how she earned the right to speak. I imagine there's some connections between the stories and the game, right? Interesting. The frog earns the right to speak. All right, well, that's what we'll do. We'll read The Bear and the Princess. The next one.
Where is it?
You looking for something in particular?
My diary.
You never told me about it.
Yeah. With the way Marianne was, I tried extra hard to keep it a secret. Marianne. Yeah, that day she found out about it.
Found out about the diary. Oh, hold down. Let go. Okay, so you do have to time it right, I think.
Mom? Mom! Mom, where is it? What did you do with it?
What now?
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my little girl. And no matter how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep you safe.
Did Alyson not know about that? She looks surprised.
I don't know how I never saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me, to keep me from transitioning.
Tyler, there is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
I want my diary back. Her room was the only place I didn't look.
Okay, but do you need to get it, like, now?
That diary was important to me, Alyson. Writing down my thoughts helped me realize who I am.
Well, then let's go find it.
You think her room is still locked?
It always was. I'm not looking forward to going in there.
I know, but we'll have to eventually, and I need it back.
Not really done looking around here, so let's do that first. I wonder if Marianne saw herself as the frog in the story that we read. Maybe they were running from someone or something, and they ended up here.
Ugh. Some of our old toys give me the creeps.
That is creepy. What the hell is that? Is that... I guess it's a dragon. Pretty industrious, actually. It looks like a piece of wood with some used matches on the tail. So there's a drawing underneath, too. I actually used to love making toys when I was a kid.
For a TV, she'd just bring home
Oh.
a big stack of books.
We already heard that
I
one.
think she did us a favor with that one.
You may not agree when we start digging into the HBO back catalog.
We'll see.
I'm curious, in the comments section, let me know what your favorite HBO show is, if you've watched a lot of HBO shows. I like The Wire, and I think 6 Feet Under. Those are probably my two favorites. 6 Feet Under is... Oh, nice. Another memory. 6 Feet Under is one show that I cried pretty hard at the end of, because it was so emotional.
Ice King finally caught the hag. His furious voice could be heard throughout the forest. For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake. What? No way. Quiet, let me finish. You will no longer be allowed to leave. Not even under a full moon. The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. And then the title. What do you think? Not bad, right?
I guess that's okay. But I would have changed the end.
What? No way.
The Ice King. I totally forgot about him.
That's because it was dangerous to mention his name. He was too powerful.
Some more stuff over here. Alyson keeps like smashing into me from behind, jockeying for position.
Where'd you come from?
Tale of Two Swords. Okay, let's go into this bedroom. Wait, she's got 2 of those pictures. Reusing assets. The other one's over there.
Hold up.
What?
Remember this?
Unfortunately.
You must solve my riddle to earn the right to enter the princess's sanctum.
Oh,
Nothing a good hard shove won't take care of.
I mean, yes, we could brute force it.
she's the
but
princess.
It might be kind of fun to finally solve it, right?
We have different definitions of the word fun.
Okay, well, if we break it, we're just gonna have to fix it for the sale. So let's at least try not to. You have the Book of Goblins?
Yep.
Hand it over.
So she's the princess. Marianne's the princess. Okay, maybe it's
What
about
are
her
you
past
looking
then.
for?
The image on the door. It's making me think of a story from the book. One that Marianne wrote.
You have a way better memory than me.
Well, the Book of Goblins was my creation.
And you'll never let anyone forget it.
Alyson created it, okay.
Here it is. The one about the princess's party. Give it a read. I think the symbols may represent something in the story.
I guess we're gonna read
First
another
those
one.
Memories, now storybook puzzles. What a weird day.
What a weird childhood.
Touche.
Okay. The party, right? Is that the princess's party? I see there's a lantern, a sword, and some gold coins. Maybe it's the order they arrive at the party or something. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the princess was melancholy because it was the 1 year anniversary of when she had run away from home. Sensing her sadness, her forest friends showed up at her door. They were headed by the pelican, pious and attentive, and organized by the moose, stalwart and farsighted. The old bear was there with his claws so sharp, as well as the big frog prattling away. Even the haughty muskrat, who almost never had time for anyone, had come. I wonder if it's the order there. Might be. The bear invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would harry her path. And then the animals led her to a fairy glen, where a fabulous party had been prepared. There was a buffet of seafood the pelican had served from her never-emptying beak. That's impressive. The air was filled with winking fairy lights the moose had arranged after clouds filled the sky, and the gregarious frog mixed up fizzing drinks. Only the muskrat had done nothing in particular, mooching off everyone else's hard work. The princess had a very good time at her party, such a good time that she forgot to say thank you to any of her friends. Noticing this, the fairies devised a bit of a mischief. When the princess went to open her gifts, she found 3 identical boxes at the edge of the glen. Puzzled, she turned back and gasped. The entire party had vanished. "Because you have taken your friends for granted," called the naughty fairies, "we have hidden them from you. But we like games. Guess who has given you each of these presents, and you'll get your friends back." The princess opened the first box. Inside, there was a torch, which, when lit, revealed the truth. Said the princess. "Someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark, that I always see right from wrong. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that?" She opened the second box. Inside, there was a magic sword, which would leap right out of the bearer's hands to defend them. Said the princess. "Someone wants to make sure I am protected if I'm ever under threat. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that?" Uh-oh. I have no idea. She opened the third box. Inside, there was a bag of coins that always provided money if it was for something the bearer truly needed. Said the princess. "Bearer! Aha! We've got a pun hint. Someone wants to make sure I have money to buy food when I'm hungry and clothes when I'm cold. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that?" The princess thought about her friends, and then she smiled, certainly. "Fairy," she said, "I may have been thoughtless, but I appreciate all that my friends have given to me, and all that they have done for me." She gave her answers, and the vexed fairies were forced to restore the party in a flash of colorful light. One by one, she gave the animals a hug and thanked them for the presents, the party, and all they had done to help since she had moved into the forest. And that is how the princess celebrated her first anniversary in the woods. Okay. Do I have to read the other stories to know? Oh, the beaver. The bear. Well, the frog took her away from the evil people. From the evil hunter. I have no idea. Let's read the beginning again. Maybe there's a pious and attentive. The moose, stalwart and far-sighted. Old bear, claws so sharp. So maybe the bear is the sword. And far-sighted, the moose. So moose, bear. Fairy Glen. Food. Or no. Maybe the pelican? Buffet of seafood. Talked about being able to get food, the money. But there's drinks. I'm gonna guess. If it's an option. moose, bear, pelican. How do I... Oh, I have to look at them. Moose, bear. Damn, I'm good. Yeah. It's because I have the mind of a... I have the mind of a child. It's perfect.
And boom, we're in.
Has this just been... It's just been like this for 10 years? Wow.
After so many years, I expected this to feel more, you know, like a win.
Speak for yourself. I'm the one who solved the riddle.
Why do I feel like you're not gonna let me forget that?
Aw.
Where do you think we should start looking?
I don't know. Where in this mess would she stash someone else's personal thoughts?
In the sewing machine.
Sewing lessons were the absolute worst.
She made all our clothes. I'm sure she needed the help. And I, for one, am happy I can fix a torn seam. So she was standing here, spying through the window, drawing us while we played.
She always had her eye on us.
My entire body just shivered.
That's weird. Where's the memory? Oh, right here. I remember. Oh, I keep forgetting how to do this.
I just can't get through. Whatever's going on, they won't let me in. They used to tell me everything, but they shut me out, Tessa. They've shut me out. I've had so much on my plate lately, and they're convinced I'm the enemy, and I don't know why. I need them. I need my goblins.
I remember now. We heard her crying. We listened through the door.
Seeing her like this, as if she's still here,
It really sucks.
she was really coming apart those last few months, wasn't she?
They're kind of making it seem like it's because Tyler wanted to transition, but I not getting the impression that's the case.
I tried to read this one. I can never figure out the order of the chapters, though.
Didn't the author go insane or something? No wonder Marianne liked it.
I get the impression that she was... Maybe she was sick or something that she ran away from was catching up to her. Like, why was she tired all the time? Was she just working too hard?
Straight in the trash?
No, I bet we could sell it on the internet.
True. Maybe we could sell it to the guy who collects John Wayne Gacy's clown paintings.
Jesus. Holy crap. John Wayne Gacy was a serial killer who used to be a clown.
She and Tessa were best friends. Until suddenly they weren't. Wonder what happened.
Either Tessa got sick of Marianne's moods, or Marianne got sick of Tessa's judgment.
Maybe she had like a legitimate mental illness, like bipolar, something like that. She was talking to her on the phone, so they weren't. They weren't not talking. I guess we don't know how long ago that was, though.
All this place needs is a quick clean, and it'll be ready to go. If only.
We don't know how long ago that conversation was, I suppose. There it is.
It's here. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Do you think she read it?
Of course. She was nosy as hell.
Do you think that by taking it away, it was going to stop him? Virtue Seekers Youth Camp, presented by the Alliance for Traditional Families. She was reading about taking care of a transitioning child.
Tyler. Tyler,
What?
look.
Maybe she was just trying to understand him. Transgender child. So she was trying to learn.
Where did you find that?
It was on her desk with her papers.
Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me?
Look, we gotta be really careful not to overthink this.
But it doesn't make any sense. She was mad, right? She was mad I cut my hair. She attacked me because I cut my hair.
She was mad and she attacked you. We both saw it.
Then what is this shit?
I don't know. I don't know. Tyler, come here.
She can't do this to me. Not now. When I've finally made sense of a few things.
That'll mess with you.
That was your first mistake. Thinking the world made any kind of sense. 10 years in the grave, and she's still finding new ways to piss us off.
Yeah. I think I need some air.
So did the cutting of the hair trigger something else? Huh. Wonder what it is. Guess that's what we're gonna find out, right?
Are you really, really sure? I am. Do it.
This is the actual hair cutting here.
Okay. Here we go. Whoa. Is it all gone? Yeah. It looks amazing. Really? Yeah.
It does look good.
I can't wait to show Mom. She's been so sad lately. More than sad. She's been scary. Yeah, but not tonight, though. It was almost like a party. Thank you, Alyson. You don't have to thank me. You're my sister. I feel more like your brother. Brother, sister, we look out for each other. But I'm pretty sure I just gave you a really bad haircut.
Oh no.
Mom? Mom?
Oh no. He was expecting her to be happy about it. Oh, man.
God. Okay, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm just trying. Okay.
Mom?
Oh no. No, 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 no. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Oh.
Stop!
I think it's... Oh, he took that as her thinking the haircut was all wrong. Could have been something else, though. Maybe someone that was after her found her? She was getting ready? This is all wrong, though. Why would she say that? She didn't want him to see her? Maybe?
Glad we found your diary.
Me too.
I guess she was trying to figure out where you were at.
Yeah, well, she should have asked. I wasn't some goddamn research project. I was her child.
She was probably getting there, right? Didn't know how to talk to him about it.
The book.
Raising your transgender child? Do you even know how rare these books were in 2005? Was she trying to figure out how to support me?
Maybe.
Which, she wasn't trying. She never...
It doesn't make sense. I know. You cutting your hair was what set her off, right?
Alyson, she read my diary. She already knew. It wasn't my hair. And if we were wrong about that... Fuck.
You think she read it. It's possible she never even opened the diary, and that things are exactly like we always thought they were.
But if she did, and they aren't...
God, Tyler. Sure. I mean, we could have been wrong. But what good does it do to ask the question now?
You mean other than not having to live with the thought that my mom tried to kill me for being me?
Tyler, I know you want there to be something to find. Something that'll make it all make sense. But she was unhinged.
So that's it then. She was crazy. Nothing else to say.
I think we'd be better off if we tried to move on.
Why don't we talk to a few people who knew her? See if that book makes any sense to them.
People don't want to talk about Marianne. They pretend like that night never happened.
I was thinking Tessa.
What about Tessa? She was Marianne's closest friend. Let's ask her about it.
Sure. But I'll warn you, she's particularly touchy about this subject.
Well, maybe she'll talk to me. I was always her favorite.
Operative word was. But we need to go by the store anyway, to get a few things for the repairs.
Great. 2 seagulls, 1 stale hunk of bread.
I'm not sure I like that analogy.
Listen,
Never heard that
I
before.
know you don't want to keep talking about this.
But you're obviously not going to be satisfied until we do. So let's talk.
Yeah, she's acting a bit strangely. Is something wrong? Yeah, let's ask about that.
You've been on edge all day. Is there something more going on with you?
It's nothing.
Pretty sure it's not nothing. And I'd like us to be on the same page.
I thought we were on the same page. Sell this place as quick as possible and move on.
And then we found the book, and things changed. You really don't get that?
It's just with the way you avoided this place for the last 3 years, I thought you wouldn't want to spend any extra time here.
Oh. So that's what this is about.
Maybe a little. Yeah. It's just... You graduated 3 years ago. And this is the first time we've seen each other in person.
Couldn't find the time. Couldn't find the time, I think would be a lie.
It's not that I didn't want to see you. I just wasn't ready to be Tyler in Delos Crossing.
I tried to visit you. I tried to go to your fireweed graduation. I wanted to bake you a crappy boxed cake and take awkwardly posed photos.
I know.
But you shut me out. All I got was non-responses and half-assed evasions.
I actually kind of know what that's like.
Look, I didn't want to see anyone. I just started testosterone. And, oh God, I had the worst acne. My emotions were all over the place, and the smells. Alyson, the smells. Men smell bad.
I know. I've dated a few.
Look, I needed some time to figure my shit out before I asked anyone else to try. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
We have a plan. Why is there a reason why we need to rush the house sale aside from like putting this behind us? Let's ask.
So, I was thinking, do we need to be in such a rush to sell this place?
Oh my God, Tyler. Really?
What? Everything we thought we knew about Marianne just got thrown out the window.
Maybe it did. Or maybe nothing's changed and we dig up that nightmare for no reason.
So, it's not worth the risk to you?
Not if it means throwing away all our plans.
Your plans. It's your plan to sell the house. Your plan to go to Juneau. Me? I'm just looking for some goddamn peace of mind.
How about we start digging without putting off the sale? And if it seems like we need more time, we'll talk about it then.
Okay.
We have a plan.
So, we have a plan?
Yep. We ask around about Marianne, but we also stick to our repair schedule.
Sounds good to me. Ollie's diary. It's been a long time since I heard that name.
Was I the only one who ever called you that?
Actually, no. I used it at Fireweed for a while, until I settled on Tyler. Most people were pretty chill about the switch. Not everyone, though.
What do you mean?
I had a mentee who refused to call me Tyler. He didn't want my help. He didn't want anyone's help.
I'm sorry. I like the name Tyler, by the way.
Thanks.
Okay, everybody. I think we're going to read the diary on the next one. Thank you all so much for watching. It's getting very intriguing. I'm actually really, really curious what's going to happen. They've added a whole bunch of folds to the story. This is Luckless Lovelocks signing off for now. I'll see you on the next one, and I love you all.